Right, how you doing? It's me again. This is my second video. I just want to let people know that I'm going to be doing a video diary of how my life is taking a turn for the better and how I've decided that what I want from life, I know what I want and I'm basically going to go out and get it. I'm 40 now, I'm 41 this year. I decided 2020 is my year. So at the end of December, the beginning of December, first of all, started doing a semen retention because I thought that seemed like my instincts were saying to go and do it. But I'm holding myself accountable and I'm using these video diaries for that. So if anyone wants to join me and can follow us and see how I'm inspiring, getting inspiration from the universe, and hopefully maybe if I can inspire other people to do the same thing, that'd be great. So basically, in December, I started the semen retention. I also started I started meditating more. I got back into routine with my prayer. I was doing the Hawaiian prayer, Ho'oponopono, to destroy negative programs, and that happened quite quickly actually. Suddenly, all this resistance to things, my potential started to fall away. If you don't know anything about the Ho'oponopono, it's basically an Hawaiian prayer where you basically say 4 statements. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. It's spelled Ho apostrophe Oponopono. Ho'oponopono, if I spell that right. And you can check it out on YouTube. There's loads of videos on it. I did that every time I had a negative feeling about myself. Did that, and by the end of December, I really noticed that I was like, right, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for 2020. 2020. I can do this. I just felt empowered, and I wasn't working at the time. I was helping my mum renovate a house, but been looking for a job. So I hit January, and first thing I did was find a job. It's just a production line job, but it's a stopgap while I find a better job. Anyway, so I'm at the job, and I start thinking, right, I'm going to start working out. And bearing in mind, I'd read Think and Grow Rich. I've been reading lots of books on self improvement. I've been listening to Joseph Rodriguez on YouTube. His book summaries on positivity, on self improvement books, and then the ones that I liked, I'd go away and read. A couple of shout outs are You Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. Absolutely fantastic motivational book. And I'd be listening to them on my headphones while I was at work. Basically, I just started motivating myself. Decided that, right, okay, I'm going to go to the gym. In November, the year, I'd spoken to a lad that was putting up loads of posts about himself, getting himself fit and everything. And I thought one evening, one day when I was working at work, I was like, I might give Steve a ring. And I got home that night, about to ring him, and he'd already texted me saying, we spoke about you going to the gym. Are you ready yet? Because I told him that I wasn't ready, I didn't have a job and couldn't afford it. And he texted me on the day that I thought about him, and I thought, that's the universe winking at me. I've been getting loads of little winks from the universe telling me, keep going, keep pushing yourself. Meanwhile, the semen retention days were building up. Mid-January was about 45 days. Really could tell the difference. I could tell the difference by day 11, day 12, 13. Just more driven. I was just doing more things. I didn't have any procrastination, didn't have any laziness, and that was really good for me because I can be quite lethargic because I've got sleep disorders, which this is on my list of goals to conquer, along with my mind. So I said yes. See, I went down to the gym. I've never looked back. I was at the gym. I'm just basically filling you in because I've been wanting to do this video for a while. About what I plan to do, what the video diaries are, and what this channel is all about, really. So I'm just giving you a little backstory before I start the videos in future. So I went down with Steve to a mate of mine to the gym, and I was at the gym a couple of days. I did with him, and he said, "Do you want to do the 3 Peaks challenge? I've just decided to do it. I've been invited by a team of people that are doing it for 2 charities." Straight away, without even thinking about it, I said, "Yes, I'd love to do it. That's exactly what I need in my life right now." So I did. I've joined up, and I've been training harder and harder ever since. So I've just been for a swim. I'm going to go home, get something to eat now, and then I'm going to go to the gym to meet Steve to work on chest. I did arms yesterday, or the day before. I had a day off yesterday. Anyway, So basically, I think you get the idea that I'm doing a lot of training for the Three Peaks, and I do my affirmations in the morning, like it says in Think and Grow Rich. If you haven't read Napoleon Hill's book Think and Grow Rich, it's essential reading for anybody that wants to change their life. Also, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, because it makes you realise that 98% of the population are basically just sleepwalking through life and not really taking control of their life. And it makes you realise that you're one of those 98 people, unless you're one of the lucky 2% that know what the F they want. You are basically just you're a drifter, is what he calls it. So I read that book and I realized, I thought, fuck's sake, I am a drifter. I am one of the worst drifters. I'm going to stop this. So I'm stopping it in 2020. I'm not drifting anymore. I've let my dreams go to shit. I'm not going to let my dreams go to shit anymore. I know what my goals are. I know exactly what I'm doing. And at night time, I think about my goals before I go to bed. If sometimes I'm not very good at that, I've got to get better at visualizing. As Neville Goddard, the granddaddy of law of attraction, says, you got to feel like you are in the wish fulfilled. So when I'm at night time, when I'm falling asleep, I'm thinking about my goals, thinking how it feels to achieve my goals, and also I read affirmations at night time and in the morning, like I am a success, I am taking control of my life, I am accountable to myself, I am cultivating my discipline. All these really good I am affirmations. You hear it all the time on YouTube. There's no smoke without fire, guys, because it really does make a difference. People out there thinking, oh, it's a load of codswallop. It's not. You basically program your subconscious again, because all your fears come from your subconscious. And I've heard this time and time again from Joseph Rodriguez's books. There's only two fears: fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. Everything else is all in the mind, and it's programs we've told ourselves. And so I got rid of those programs using the Ho'oponopono, and I've never looked back. And it's a daily thing. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. Every time I have a doubt about myself, I stop and I just say to myself, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive, until I feel like it's gone away. And then when it's gone away, I just get on with my day. All right. So it's now towards the end of February. I'm coming up to 90 days semen retention. I'm getting stronger and stronger. I've built muscle quicker from doing the semen retention in the gym than I've ever done in the short space of time that I've been going to the gym, because I've only been going since mid-January, and I've only really been going hard since the beginning of February, when I got asked to do the peaky. We called the blindy peakers, because we're going up these peaks blind, up the Three Peaks Challenge. So we're doing it for charity. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm shooting all over the place just to try and give you a feel for what it is that I'm doing. I'm setting up a video diary to prove to myself and keep a note, and so I can look back on it in future and show it to my children, well, to my daughter. This is what I did. I went from 0 to hero, and I'm going to have set goals each year, and I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep working on the law of attraction. I'm going to keep working on what Neville Goddard says, what Napoleon Hill says, and I'm going to keep reading those books and keep driving myself. And time is precious. It was a good lesson, actually, getting this job at 10-hour shift production line job, because I realised that, I was doing nothing before apart from a little bit of help with my mum. And I was just, well, not a little bit, it was a lot of help, but it wasn't, 10 hours a day. And then so you just filling your day out. You know exactly what you want out your day, and you achieve it. And at the end of the day, when you do that, you love it. It feels good to tick it off. And you might be a ticker. You tick off the thing on the list, or you might be a scroller out, or you might be both. You might scroll them out and tick them off, because it feels so good to have achieved what you've achieved in a day. And that's what I'm doing, basically. So I'm just going to try to keep this short and sweet. I know it's a lot of information, but you can do it. You can change your life. And I'm doing it, and it feels fucking good to do it. So surround yourself by positive people if you need motivation, and just do it. It's the best saying, really. Just do it, because there's no other way around it, really. You just got to do it. All right. So watch this space and keep an eye on us, and I'll let you know how everything's going. All right. Thanks very much. Cheers.